I've got about 40 days or so left of this project, and I'm already thinking about what's the next thing I'm going to do. Once I've fulfilled these 365 videos in 1 year that I set out to do, how am I going to keep that creative energy going forward? One of the reasons why I wanted to do this, the main reason I wanted to do this, was to force myself to have deliberate creative time every day. It's about to rain really hard. So I'm going to make this quick. What am I going to do? What am I thinking about? I've got lots of ideas. I'm going to cast a lot of lines out into the ocean and see what hits. Maybe all of them fail, but one. Maybe they all fail, and then you pick different lines or different oceans. I don't know. I don't know what that means, but I've got a couple of ideas for podcasts. One to do on my own, one to do with a friend. I've got an idea for a video series, maybe a different video channel of a very niche topic, and try to build that from zero up to $100 like I got on this one. I don't know. There's lots of different ideas. I've got many different interests that I'm going to kind of throw some energy out there all down these different paths and see what sticks. That's the best thing I can think of doing. I want to do a blog too. Blogging, that's an art form that kind of died out 5 or 6 years back, and it's like slowly making a resurgence as people are looking for more intellectual stimulation, with the news being what it is, with all kinds of crappy stuff going on. You wanna tickle the brain a little bit, give it a little bit of nuggets to chew on, reading wise. So, blog, couple of podcasts, couple of different video channels, and I think I still want to publish videos on this channel in this format, just less frequently, maybe on a weekly basis or so, or just whenever something strikes me as interesting, or something I just want to document. When I look back at all of these videos I've done so far, I have very little recollection of filming them or talking about certain topics. So it's kind of like a time capsule. It's kind of like a diary, honestly, to just go back and say, oh yeah, I remember that. I mean, it feels like years ago that I went to Vegas, but it was November, and it was still part in this year, this cycle of this project. I bet it feels so distant, and even stuff from earlier this summer. I just the times that I just flipped the camera on, turned it on myself, and started talking without knowing what I was going to say at that particular moment. I have no recollection of those. That's fun for me. It's interesting for me to kind of go back through and relive moments of this year, my 40th year. I think it's worth it. It's worth all of the time and energy that I've kind of poured into this, into my phone, talking directly into my phone like a moron. But it's honestly, I'm glad that I've made it this far, and I'm happy that I've been able to keep it up for as long as I have. So we'll just keep that going until September 26th, and then just kind of see what else comes into focus as I think about all of these different projects I want to do. If you have ideas, let me know in the comments. Say, hey man, I think you should you should join a yachting club or something. It'd be a long drive, but I'm open to all kind of challenges. Yeah, tell me what you think. What are other things that I could do creatively?